Welcome back, my beautiful ladyboys and fishermen. Today we're going to be talking about UFC Des Moines, Iowa. The top 3 fights on the main card were absolutely amazing. Daniel Rodriguez had a statement win against Santiago Ponzinibbio last night. It was a back and forth battle and both men were rocked several times throughout the fight. But Daniel Rodriguez extended his combinations to 4, 5, 6 punches and caught Ponzinibbio on the last few, putting him down and out. Ponzinibbio also thought he was able to get back to his feet, and right when he did, he stumbled halfway across the cage right into the fence. I'm sure you'll be able to find several clips of that online. This was a great performance from Daniel Rodriguez and a great call out in his post-fight interview. Rodriguez versus Jake Matthews is a great matchup. In the co-main event, we had Reinier de Ridder versus Bo Nickel. And honestly, going into this fight, I had a weird feeling that Reinier de Ridder was going to get the job done. He has vastly more experience than Bo Nickel, and honestly, the line on this fight was a little bit ridiculous. I don't think Bo had the credentials to be a minus 300 favorite, and Reinier de Ridder went in there and just dog-walked him. He made Bo's 7-0 record look like Bo only had 7 fights. I'm not sure if Bo Nickel had an off night or if Reinier de Ridder had an on night, but Bo Nickel definitely did not look like himself out there. His striking has never been great, but he really looked like he couldn't piece anything together last night. Reinier de Ridder had an awesome game plan, especially with those knees to the body. They hurt Bo badly several times throughout the first round. After a short clinch battle on the fence, Bo was able to create space just enough for Reinier de Ridder to land the beautiful knee to the body that ended the fight. This was an absolutely disgusting knee, and Reinier de Ridder really put a statement on this win. Phenomenal fight, and a phenomenal call-out afterwards of the American striker Sean Strickland. I think that's a great matchup, but I do think that Strickland boxes the brains out of Reinier de Ridder's ears. I hope that fight gets made, and we'll see what happens next for RDR. Now moving on to the main event of the evening, Corey Sandhagen versus Deiveson Figueiredo. Figueiredo had one of the worst game plans I think I've ever seen in recent MMA history. Aside from Kron Gracie versus Bryce Mitchell, this was the worst I've seen. Every single time that they ended up in a grappling exchange, Figgy decided to go for a leg lock of some sort. If you think you're gonna get a leg lock off on Corey Sandhagen when he has Ryan Hall in his corner, you are severely mistaken. Although Corey is mostly known for his striking, we can clearly see from this fight that his grappling is no joke. He defended and countered all of the leg locks beautifully and ended up causing injury to Deiveson Figueiredo in the 50-50 position. Just like Sandhagen said, that was not an accident. If you sit up in that position, your knee is going to explode. That's just grappling. Aside from the injury, this was an absolutely dominant performance from Sandhagen. On the feet, he got caught with a couple of shots, but Figueiredo only landed 6 significant strikes on Sandhagen. This was a masterclass of a performance on the feet and on the ground. Sandhagen is absolutely next in line for a title shot, and I think he can get the job done regardless of who he's standing across from. I've previously made a video explaining why I think Corey Sandhagen will absolutely be UFC Bantamweight champion one day. I honestly really enjoyed this card, and I thought it was going to be pretty mediocre, but there was a lot of really solid performances throughout. Jeremy Stevens and Mason Jones had a phenomenal fight, and the prelims also had some great performances. Let me know what you thought of UFC Des Moines, Iowa in the comment section below. This has been DailyTapoutsFC. Thanks for watching.